As you were cantering up to the purple fence, the oxer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, going towards the bridge. And your speed was okay. And you saw a really big spot. Okay. So you kicked. At which point you threw your body at the jump.
Okay.
And landed on his neck.
Okay.
Chuck cleared it, but with you on his neck, he couldn't put the landing gear down.
Okay.
Okay? And so he landed on his nose.
Oh.
And with you being on his neck, you went face first, splat into the dirt.
Okay.
So it was kind of what we were talking about before. Remember we were talking about the move up? That he's got a limited athletic ability,
right.
And you're getting big.
Okay.
So if you move around a lot or get him into a position where you have a great big huge spot that you're throwing him for, or you move around a lot, it's very hard for him to athletically be able to do that because you guys are right at the top of your ability level, as opposed, and he just doesn't have much more athleticism in him. So it's got to be really important that you wait with your shoulders and not throw your shoulders forward.
That wasn't a rotational fall, was it?
No, it was not.
Okay.
No, it was not a rotational fall. It was a nose plant.
It was. You called her Splat. That's her new nickname.
I forgot my question.
Yeah.
He's okay. We trotted him. He's sound. He looked a little embarrassed.
I can see how he
And really probably what should have happened in that situation is had you just sat still, even if he had taken that spot, he'd have been able to get his landing gear down.
Okay.
One more stride would have been better. Okay.
Now, is that something she could have paced him at, like it was her fault?
If she had just kept her leg on as opposed to booting him off the ground, you went, hi-ya, go. And he said, he was thinking one more. And he went, okay, Rory, I got it. And
I trust you.
Overly
Yeah.
optimistic.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, overly optimistic.
Okay.
Because she's been asking me, is it her fault? And I've been telling her, yeah, I kind of think it is.
Yeah. Well, it was, okay. It was a situation that could have been saved probably. That spot was just, it came up wrong, which is not really your fault that it came up wrong, but the reaction when you got there to, instead of squeezing him off the ground like we kind of talked about, you got the hi-ho Rory going on.
I don't remember what we talked about, so.
Remember a long time ago when we were talking about getting Chuck to go forward? Remember like at your lessons like before? Like not today, but like before today. We talked about go and squeeze him and
cocking the pistol at all?
No, the cock was and squeeze him along.
Okay.
The last 3 strides, right? Squeeze the last 3 strides. That works great. Kick. That sudden bang, he left the ground before he was ready to.
So if she had just squeezed, he might have chosen not to leave
He
the
would
ground.
have chipped in
instead.
And it would have been fine. It would have been ugly.
And chipped in is like a little quick short step.
Yeah, little tiny short step.
Because she was just about that far away, I think.
Right. You were about a stride and a half away from the fence.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to a half a stride away from the fence. And it was just a little too much for him and for you.
I don't remember any of it.
Well,
that's actually better.
She definitely has a concussion.
Okay.
She's got some short-term memory loss, and that she has to be seen by her primary care physician to be released so that, and basically her balance is fine, and her eyes are fine, and everything's fine. It's just her memory.
Okay.
So she's going to have to.
Rattled.
She's going to have to pass some memory tests.
Okay. When can I ride then?
We're going to make an appointment probably for Tuesday or Wednesday as soon as we can.
Well, hopefully we'll get the show in, right?
Yeah.
What
I think so. The Maryland Starter Horse Trials a week from today.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. I've had that happen.